Hello, my name is Lilia Let It Go Sinclair, and today I want to make a video for you. It's an awareness campaign I'm actually going to start about leaky gut and Candida. Basically, after studying nutrition for a while, I got a bit disillusioned because people wouldn't really eat the foods that I told them to eat and they wouldn't avoid the foods that I told them not to eat. So I started to look into why that would be. Why would you eat foods that harm the body, and why would you not eat foods that heal the body? And that's what took me to the work I do now about letting go, about the subconscious mind and the programmings and the emotional attachments and all of the stuff that we record in our subconscious mind. So primarily what I do now is I help people to let go of food addictions or any kind of addictions, any limiting beliefs, anything, any concept or label that you've picked up along the way, maybe you've even inherited, that is stopping you from really living your dream. And now for a lot of people, what it all boils down to is body image and how they feel about the body. And I've noticed that more and more. The more experienced I become and the more I work with people, we have a very negative relationship often about the body, which is really a bundle of vibrating cells that contain information. And so primarily what I teach people to do is to release the information that's outdated and limiting and to create new information, or just to move into a space where information can come in that really serves you. But there is no way I can discuss your emotional health and your feelings without talking about nutrition. It's just not possible, because I understand the power of nutrition to help you feel high, and the power of, you can't even call it nutrition, the power of certain foods to really deaden and make the body really tired and heavy. So if you came to me for a letting go session, for sure I would discuss food with you. Now, over the last couple of weeks, a few of my clients has become clear that they have Candida going on in their digestive system. And you know, this is a really common problem, and I'm going to be you'll hear me banging on about this for the next few months. I've got another very experienced nutritionist on board with me. We're going to discuss how you can identify if you have it. Also how it can lead to all sorts of autoimmune problems. If you've got an autoimmune disease, you need to look at healing your gut. It is so important. The exciting thing about this is if you have got it, it's actually fairly easy, and you can address it quite quickly. When I say easy, and I mean in terms of time, but we have to make changes. We have to get the refined sugars and the carbohydrates out of the diet. It's a two-step thing. We need to take out the things that feed this fungus, this yeast, and then we need to put in the things that are really going to help the body move it through, to kill it off. I don't like using the word kill, but ultimately what we're doing is we stop feeding the fungus that is Candida, and we use herbs and supplements and food, real food, Mother Nature's food, to really help energise the body and move this through, so that the digestive system can heal. Because if you imagine your digestive system's like a big bendy straw, things in the ideal world go through and come out the other end, the body can extract what it needs. What happens is the digestive system becomes perforated at a very, very microscopic level, and particles that were never designed to get into the body get into the bloodstream, causing all sorts of allergic reactions. So your symptoms could be bloating, real discomfort in your digestive system, in the belly. Sometimes just in the morning you'll experience that. The inflammation can cause the internal organs to swell, and personally I have experienced this. It's very uncomfortable. Even although you're slim, you can still have this real distended belly. You get tired and foggy, lack of drive in all areas, sex drive, career, anything, because it really just dulls, completely takes the edge off your vitality. As I say, autoimmune disease, again, you must check for this. urinary tract infections, kidney infections, all sorts of mouth problems, from ulcers to cold sores, swollen glands, etc. Basically, a lot of symptoms that you might be having are all coming from this one thing. You know, we have more neurotransmitters in our gut than we have in our brain. So what's happening here has a huge impact on the entire body. Now, your doctor may or may not be aware of this, so you may be going back over and over again for different reasons with all these different symptoms. Really easy to find out if you have it, and then you can address it very, very quickly and safely at home yourself. Nobody can do this for you. There's not a pill to heal this. You have to take action. You have to take your power. So if you're lucky and you have a GP who understands, I used to have a GP in Glasgow who came to me because she had Candida, and she used to send her patients to me if she felt that that was at the issue. My friend Lorna, that you'll be hearing from, she sees a lot of people, and it's a huge problem. Primarily it can be caused by antibiotics. If you've had a lot of antibiotics, if you've got weight gain that you just can't really explain, and the antibiotics could have been years ago, it doesn't matter. The body takes a long time. Often it's really difficult to kill off the body. We have to work hard at it. But if you've had a series of antibiotics, maybe for throats or sinuses, personally I even got a nose operation and it was all coming from Candida in my gut. Now, I've had to address my health a few times, as a few of you who know me will understand, because bottom line, it's a bit like dieting. If you get clean with your diet and get the body healed, if you lose weight and eat all the good stuff that helps you to lose weight, and then you go back to doing what you always did, i.e. drinking alcohol and eating maybe sugary stuff and maybe living a stressful life, then of course the symptoms are going to come back. Whether it's dieting or whether it's healing, it's exactly the same thing. You have to pay attention to what the body's doing. We're now in a position where we're living so out of alignment with nature. There's so many things. We're not getting enough natural daylight and sunshine. We're wearing shoes that cut us off from the energy of the planet. We're not spending time in nature. We're inside with all sorts of electrical appliances. We're overloaded with information. We're perhaps in relationships at work and in home that aren't really serving us. And then we also put in food that is actually not food. So a lot of people now really struggling with their health issues. So this is really, really important. I'm happy to give you a free nutrition consultation if you are wondering if you're in this category, if your digestive system isn't working properly, then please just drop me a line. I'll send you out my evaluation, and it will give me a good indication as to whether this is a problem for you. If you're craving sugars, craving carbohydrates, that's can be another sign. And there's lots of things that you can do. I'm so passionate about this because honestly it made my life miserable for years, and it's so easy to address it. In a matter of weeks you will be feeling better, I can promise you that. I've got a really nice, amazing lady that's going to start blogging her journey. She's just been on the elimination plan for about a week, so we're here to support you and really help you. So please, 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 I'll go over the symptoms again: headaches, fogginess, weight gain and inability to get on top of it, kidney, bladder infections, throat infections, sinuses, any allergies at all. This can be caused from that. If you've had your appendix out as well, that's another really interesting one. You may be low in gut bacteria, so worth knowing about that too. So I'll put another link on this video and you can have a look through it, and if you need any help from me, any free help from me, because I do understand that not everybody can afford to go to a nutritionist and get tested, I'm happy to help and give you as much advice as I can for free. So read through the list and just send me a private message if you need any help, and have a wonderful day. Ciao.